transitioning from transitioning from the gender that the world enforces you to be, because there is a whole lot of misconception that being transgender is wanting to be somebody else, but in hindsight it's really you are somebody, but the whole world is telling you that you're not that person, but you are, definitely.
And when did you first realise maybe that you were different than a lot of your friends and colleagues, and that you felt differently?
When I was a child, I was a child that danced to the beat of a different drum. I was a very interesting child. I was kind of more lenient to more kind of creative stuff, and the thing was is that I'm a person who has ADHD, and so when I was a child back then, I would be kind of hyperactive and I would kind of lose focus, and you know, and the thing was is that when I was younger, I was kind of bullied in my primary school.
Yeah.
And
why were you bullied, Amy? Or do you know, or was it because you were different in a lot of ways? You weren't maybe what people would consider conventional?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree with you. I had more characteristics that are more feminine than masculine, and the thing was is that when you're a child and you're going along with this idea that right, okay, I'm a boy, okay, and then you have these fellas who are the same age as you, 8, 9, 10, and with them, masculine, they care about football and all that stuff, and then if they're not like you, they turn and they go, well, why are you not like me? And they would basically brutalize you for being like not like them, and it was very like.
I hope you don't mean physically.
Oh no, not physically, but verbally, like
which is equally as bad. But
oh, definitely, yeah.
So it was a difficult period for you, and you were only 9 or 10.
I was, yes, I was, and that was kind of because within youth, school, it's a huge part of our lives, and when I was kind of leaving primary school, I kind of had more time to myself, and with that, I kind of felt a void within myself, that I felt like the whole world is telling me that I'm one person, but I never had the chance to turn to myself and think, who am I? Like the youth of, I'm like every other young person like raised that they have been listening to what the world tells them who they are, but the world never teaches young people to look at themselves and say who they are. They never, when you're born, you never really had a choice over your identity and stuff. The world has basically given you this, and basically it can equate to a ball and chain, and for a person like me, that is very constrictive, and that is very damaging to my mental health, because the world does not really suit my needs like any other people.
And was that a very difficult period of adjustment, fitting in, the world not adjusting to your needs?
Oh, definitely.
You strike me as someone who's very well adjusted, and now, but that couldn't have come easy, Amy.
Oh no, definitely. I've had a lot of sacrifices to make in terms of school reputation among my peers. Basically, if I were to come in wearing nail polish or wearing a little bit of eyeliner, they would kind of isolate me and kind of see me as a loner and an outcast.
Yeah. And what age was that, Amy? Was that in secondary school?
Yeah, it was my first secondary school.
So you started maybe to dress a little bit differently? Or?
Yeah, definitely. I would always kind of wear my hair in a ponytail, and I was definitely more, I wasn't like anybody else within my year group, and with that, they kind of used that against me, and I basically had no social life within school.
And how long did that go on for? Or is it an ongoing process? Did it take you a couple of years to cope with the situation and get people to understand?
Oh yes,
what was going
on? It was a lot, because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I were to conform and just basically make myself to live for other people, or basically to live for myself and risk other people not wanting to socialize with me or have any interaction with me. And with that, I was struggling to kind of be myself, but as soon as I realized when I started to grow up, when I was about 12, 13, 14, I kind of realized, you know, this is absolutely inane to have something overhang you for the rest of your years and having to make sure that everybody else is comfortable, but risking that to make yourself feel uncomfortable. And with that, I just grew sick of it. You know, I was sick of having to live for other people, and because I was never taught,
Right.
I was never
So
taught to live for myself.
So you fought back and you stood up for yourself.
I did, yes.
And stood up for what you believed in and what you are.
Mm-hmm.
What about family and friends? How have they, or have they been so? I presume they've been supportive, Amy, for the most part.
Definitely. My family definitely. They've accepted me. It was a little bit of a struggle because they didn't know about a person being transgender, but with that it was. But now in the long run, it is definitely proved. I have I had kind of a shaky relationship with my father, but now we are very strong and we are very we're very open with each other now in terms of when I was younger. And my mother, she has been a huge support to me, as well as my granny as well. They have been, without them, I wouldn't really be so far in life as I am now, because they have been a huge help, as well as my father. But in terms of my friends, when I was younger, I had limited friends. I had little to none, to be honest with you. But as soon as I started to be myself, and as soon as I started to think like a friend should be your friend regardless, and when I started to be myself, and when I went to an LGBT plus group for young people, I've met other people who are like me and who understand me, and they have been my friends like from the start. They've been definitely.
Okay. So how are you getting on at the moment, Amy? How is life treating you?
I think life is better now in terms of back then in the past, because the way that society treated me, it was very rough, because with society, like, they would see me, and the thing was is that I was kind of flamboyant. I would dress in kind of floral patterns and wear makeup and kind of dye my hair different colors, and with that they would kind of see it as like, oh, she's attention seeking, oh god, like she just wants the attention. And it's not that. I want to have respect for myself, and with that it's in terms of self-expression, because I've basically lived my life where society teaches me that you have to live for other people and not for yourself, and I just basically grew sick of that, and I said, hey, no, this is the time where I have to live for myself. And with that, it has been proved positively to my mental health.
Are labels important to you, Amy? They're important to a lot of people, not so important to others. You're Amy, you'll always be Amy from now on, you're a she. Does that prove a difficulty for some people on a daily basis or not?
Yeah, definitely, because with the average people who do not know about transgender people, they're very limited to only two labels. You're either male or female, or you're either gay or you're heterosexual or straight. And with that, they need to kind of realize that labels do really help me, but the way that my self-expression is, I don't express myself in order to feel like a girl. I don't want to be the ideal girl in order to be respected. I want to be the ideal me so I can respect myself.
Is it fair to ask you about your sexuality? Partners, lovers?
I am very interested in men, when I was when the whole world kind of taught me that I was a boy, and with that you would go along with it and say, yeah, I'm a boy, and with that I had a liking to males, and with that I would say, oh god, okay, I'm a gay man, alright. So with that I was like, okay, I'm a gay man now, but what else? Like, I still feel like there's something in me that needs to get out. And with that I was like, okay, I'm a girl who likes boys, so basically I'm a straight woman. It doesn't matter with sex or not. Like, sexuality and in terms of attraction, it does not boil down to specifically genitals or sex. It is in terms of gender expression or gender identity as well. With that, I don't care if my where my potential lover, who's a man, I don't care if he has a penis or a vagina. I don't mind. I'm attracted to the identity of a man, and with that, we're a straight relationship. It's, well, not really a straight relationship, but a male and female relationship.
Right. Okay. What are your future plans, Amy? What do you hope to do in your life, career wise, and everything else? Will you stay around Sligo in the northwest, or will you travel? Do you know yet? I mean, you're still a very, very young girl, of course.
Yeah, definitely. In terms of that, I kind of want to focus on channeling my self-expression into things other than my appearance. I've basically kind of dabbled into a little bit of songwriting and a little bit of I also want to do more kind of talks, and I kind of want to be a public speaker about being transgender, because within Ireland today there's not a lot of resources and there's not a lot of people that know what the entirety of being transgender is in terms of the LGBT plus community. And with that, I want to add to the melting pot of positive change for the LGBT people of Ireland, youth, old, whatever. I want it where the entirety of the Irish population knows about us and respects us, because we deserve to live, and we deserve to live like any other average person, because we are a huge community and we deserve and we have the right to be known that we exist, because we do exist. And with that,
it's a very important point you make. You do deserve to live, and you do deserve to exist and be recognised, and be mindful of the fact that a lot of people who hear you today will connect with you, what you're going through, and parents as well will connect with what you're going through. So you'll give hope to a lot of people, I think.
Yeah, that's what I like to think. Yes.
Okay. Well, you're a very, very expressive young lady, I have to say.
Thank you.
And it's been a fascinating insight to your particular life, Amy. But as you say, you have no difficulty in talking about it or explaining what it's all about. That's what you like to do and hope to do in future.
Yes, definitely. I want to set the record straight that it's okay that you don't know things. You don't have to know, but you just have to learn to respect it, you know? And it's okay that you feel like you don't know how to do this or how to do that in terms of respecting trans people. What you just gotta realise is that, you know, maybe it's okay to kind of sit down and listen and think about our experiences and how to properly learn how to respect and how to educate yourself on the existence of transgender people.
Amy, many thanks for joining us
Thank
in
you for
studio.
having me.